Thank you very much, Crazy Aussie. How are you going? Welcome aboard. Thank you very much for joining me. Moderators are looking over the live chat tonight, folks. Do note that. Be with you guys very shortly. G'day, Crazy Aussie. How you going? Moderators are on tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, they have picked up on that person that did join us last night. The person has changed his name. Clearly, you can see that is a 100% scammer. All right. Crazy Aussie, how you going? Welcome aboard. Thank you very much. Yes, the cover tonight is the London Euston Station. So you know where we're going. Heading to the West Coast Main Line. Chris, g'day. Welcome aboard. Crazy Aussie, welcome aboard. We haven't heard from a few others. Omar, if you're watching, g'day. We heard from Omar last night. Looking forward to tonight's live stream, folks. We've got an absolute blockbuster lined up for you guys. So without further ado, let's fire her up. Welcome to the 195th Choo Choo Tuesdays and the first for 2025. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 195th edition of Choo Choo Tuesdays here on this Tuesday, the 7th of January 2025. How are we all doing? Hopefully everybody is nice and well. It is Happy New Year 1 week later. Happy New Year again. Happy New Week. Welcome aboard. How are we all doing? Lovely double. It was New Year's Eve this time last week, wasn't it? It was a quiet New Year's Eve, but nonetheless, we're here. We're ready to rock and roll. So without further ado, let's get into the 2D69 10:28 a.m. service on the West Coast Mainline South section. And we will do it with the standard timetable. So we have the modern timetable here as well. Actually, I think it is part of the modern timetable. Let me just have a look at that. 10:28 a.m. service. I think it's not. It's the standard one. Standard timetable. Okay. Standard timetable. We'll take the 2. I do believe it's the /2. Oh, it's the /3. My apologies. /3. 10:28. There it is. Beautiful. So Walford Junction. I drive this London Overground service along the Lioness route between London Euston and Watford Junction. That's what we're doing. Lioness route runs off the side of the West Coast Main Line, a bit of the Bakerloo line as well, further down the line. And, yep, we are ready to rock and roll on this one. So let's fire her up. Enjoy the ride. And we'll do this one. Oh, we'll do this one. Minus 8.4. That would be definitely snowing. Let's do it in the month of June. Okay. Welcome aboard. Hey, rolling with the Class 158 today. I've been wearing this all day pretty much. I am so damn sore from my sunburn. If I could lift up my shirt and show you guys my fat gut, you would see nothing but red. It's like I'm seeing red a lot. Okay. Ready to roll. 265 is what we're rolling with tonight. Hey, I did note that the 50 series of the graphics cards, the 50 series, is been announced. And I'd seen the prices of it. Ooh. I'm actually so tempted to actually grab the 5070 actually, because apparently it's technically it's like a 4090. So I'm really considering upgrading to the 5070, but you know what? To be honest, I know it'll be better in the long run. I'll get the 5090. Can I get the money up by February? No. That's when it's supposed to be. I think the 5070 is releasing first, and then the 5090s are coming later or something. But anyway, yeah, apparently February. So, yeah, I wouldn't get the money up in time. My daughter's spending my money too much. 2D69, here we go, London Euston. Right.
TPWS operational.
TPWS and AWS operational. Lots of passengers. There's the London Euston. You got the big tower over the back there. That's the London Bridge. The station underneath that there. Hopefully one day we'll get to experience that, to be honest. Hello. This is a all-stop service on the Lioness route. Stopping at South Hampstead, Kilburn High Road, Queen's Park, Council Green, Willesden Junction, Harleston, Stonebridge Park, Wembley Central, North Wembley, South Kenton, Kenton, Harold and Willestone, Hellstone Line, Hutch End, Carpenter's Park, Bushley, Watford Junction High Street, and then Watford Junction. Please make sure that you do not smoke on this train. It includes also vaping. Do note the CCTV is active at all times on the train and the platform. Stand clear, doors closing. Do note Australia Worldwide Entertainment's live stream of Choo Choo Tuesdays is subscribers only on the live community chat. Keep the chat nice and clean. You know what I mean. This is the latest ITZY 165 sound mod for the 710, by the way, folks. It has been updated over the last couple of days. So this is the first time we're rolling with that, the latest updated version. We rolled with the 377 last night with the Electro Star, with the sound mods for the Electro Stars have been updated by ITZY 165, as well as the Panelino. Nothing really in the world of trains to talk about today, folks. With regards to the mods for Train Sim for Train Sim World, so nothing really much to report. I did note that there is a new train design, if you're interested in those. It's a little tiny toy, sort of looking like a toy train sort of thing. Yeah, you got the construction of the HS2 on the side there. Low, another 710 coming through. Yeah, I noticed you've been playing a lot of, well, it's coming up on the Discord server that you've been doing a bit of Train Sim World 4. You're still playing Train Sim World 4? Yeah, you haven't purchased Train Sim World 5, Crazy Aussie. Hey, that doesn't worry me anyway. I just, you know, it's personal choice, you know, if you don't want to move to it. Just give me a second, folks. I just got a poofter on the line. Just give me a second. Just give me a second, folks. I'm just on the phone to AJ, lad. Sorry, folks, I'm just on the phone still to my mate. We're just talking about some PCs because he's considering getting one, and I'm just helping him out a little bit. Hey, Chris, give me a second, buddy. I'm just on the phone to AJ. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, my AJ's finally got to bite the bullet and get a PC. Wants to get back into the truck sim and that, but he likes the hunting games and stuff because he does that in real life. So yeah, he's got a license and everything to do that. So yeah. Goes to the shooting range and that from time to time, but he's all licensed, he's official. So yeah, how are we all doing? Hopefully everybody's well. Welcome to Choo Tuesdays, episode 195. I didn't get time to do a proper 195 logo on the Choo Tuesdays logo, but you know what it is. I don't really need to be. We've got an official logo there on the side anyway, but yeah, usually I put the number of the edition that we are. Shit, 6 for 93. Jesus Christ, we're gone. Season's over. Chris, welcome aboard. Doing really, I'm doing not too bad, Chris. I'm to be honest, I'm not really too well today, actually. You were on the stream yesterday, and you know about how I was talking about how I got really badly sunburnt. Oh, yes. I woke up this morning, and not too good. So yeah, I'm not feeling the best, but yeah, I'm here. I'm live. But I'm really sore. I feel like I've been slapped by a wrestler like millions of times. Like it's just really sore. Like Ric Flair. I prefer to be slapped by Ric Flair than the crowd booing at Hogan. Wasn't that awesome, eh? I was like, they're booing the living shit out of the racist piece of shit. Good. I used to be a Hogan fan like years and years ago, but I've always preferred Ric Flair. So, like, Ric Flair's the man, that's it. Hands down, Ric Flair. My favourite all-time wrestler. God, Raw was off the chain today, or what? Did anybody watch WWE Raw? How good was it on Netflix? Except for the Hogan part, everything else was great. Oh, no, about The Rock, though. I was waiting for The Rock, but I'm like, come on! I want to see it. Dude, I want to see it. It doesn't look like it's going to happen at Mania now, so... Looks like we're going to run over the station here a little bit. Not to worry. We're having fun anyway. This is the Lioness route, Chris. We're doing the Lioness route. And once again, we're using our new custom engine settings. I did tweak a little bit of the passengers for today's stream as well, folks. So yeah, I've added a little bit more into the mix. So I'm still playing around with it, and yeah, it's working great. Absolutely loving it. Yeah, no, I see what happened was we were originally planning to go to the pools that were closest to my daughter's place, and we went there, and turns out that they said, oh, the wave pool's not open, and because that's the main pool, and it's like, oh, why, what happened? I said, oh, is the chlorine is there way too much chlorine in it like it was the other day? She said, no, there's not enough chlorine. I'll go, well, that's strange, because the other day I was here with my daughter, and the chlorine was absolutely burning my eyes, and even hours after I left the pools, my eyes were burning. Like, even in the night, my eyes were still burning, which they were. I said there was way too much chlorine, and you know, to be honest, you guys should have been shut down from that. And she apologised. I said, no, that's okay. You know, you're only doing your job. You know, you're not the one that's controlling the chlorine levels of that. I said, you just need to tell whoever's in charge of it to seriously get on top of this stuff, because seriously, this shouldn't be happening. You know, you're running a local pools and you can't even open them because your chlorine levels are down. Like, seriously, who the hell's doing the job? Like, you know? Anyway, so yeah, it was indoors, so we weren't planning to go to the to this other pools, and yeah, it's indoor outdoor, and the outdoor one was the only place where we could, you know, my daughter likes doing the jumps and all that stuff, so yeah. It is what it is. I seem to get sunburnt sometime in the summer every year anyway, so it's just this time around I've gotten burnt. I don't remember the last time I was burnt this badly, to be honest. But yeah, like my dad was saying, I've gotten sunstroke, and I know I've gotten sunstroke. So my daughter wanted to go out today, and I'm like, no, just gotta take it easy. And rest up and see how I feel tomorrow. And my daughter wants to go out tomorrow, so yeah, we'll soon find out if I feel like I'm up for it tomorrow. But yeah, I was walking to my walking to the house this morning off the bus and everything, and I was walking through the park, and then yeah, all of a sudden I yeah, chucked up. I just felt it coming. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna chuck up here. Not good. Anyway, Bakerloo line is part of the Lioness route, but we are doing the Lioness route. That's what it's known as, because well, there's the maximum speed limit for the Class 710 there, folks. 120 with 75 miles. And then you got the 710 on the side there, and a bunch of numbers there as well. Still got the Christmas design of the Palomino. I need to dump those files. By the way, we're streaming at 265 today, folks. 265, and I did give a little test run this afternoon for Microsoft Flight Simulator to see if it'll work all fine on the live stream. Yeah, it's going to have parts where it's going to glitch here and there, but you know, it does that on here on Train Sim World anyway. So yeah, we're good to go. We're good to go. So come fly with me on Thursday night, folks. We're live. It won't be this Thursday night, though, actually. Sorry. Next Tuesday. Next Tuesday. My apologies. Come fly with me is on next Tuesday. So from this week on, ladies and gentlemen, every second week will be Choo Choo Tuesdays. So there might be back-to-back weeks, but yeah, we're going to be mixing up our Tuesday action throughout 2025, just like we did last year with Train Sim World and Train Sim Classic. We're going to add another one, which is going to be Come Fly With Me, which is a show that I used to do for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And we're returning, we're bringing it back. We're reviving it, and going to be doing it with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. And next Tuesday we're going to be flying from Sydney International, Kingsford Smith International Airport to Brisbane International Airport, and we're going to be taking a domestic flight from there. Probably one of the Australian, maybe a Qantas plane or something, maybe a Jetstar. But yeah, it'll be our first big, massive domestic flight. Don't blame me if I can't land the plane, folks. I got it through the workshop that they have inside the simulator, buddy. Yeah, I was trying to find it for a while myself, so I know where you're coming from. Guys from Roblox, name is Oliver. Yeah, Oliver. Yeah, I was looking for that for quite a while, and then I found out it was inside the manager's content thing or something there. You write it down. It takes a little bit to download it. It took me around about 45 minutes to download it. So, but I did know there was a couple of variants of it, and with that particular video, I had to edit it as well because I did have a couple of derails because, yeah, I didn't set all the switches before apparently you can set all the switches before you actually do the it. So it is inside the sim itself, in the content area. So what I might do, because you are asking for that, I might do a little short video here on the YouTube channel for people that are struggling with how to download the Aussie content for trains. But I'll have to download the sim again. So because I have got another SSD drive now, I might be able to do that. The download station, that's correct, yes. I might have to download it again myself because I've deleted the sim. Not delete, like just deleted it off my PC, but it's still there. Look, because it's via the Steam Workshop, via Steam, so it'll be still in my account. So just got to re-download it. So I ran out of space, and I didn't have a 4 terabyte SSD drive at the time, so that's why I had to get rid of it. But now I've got the SSD drive. Yeah, I've got all the space in the world. So. Yep, the 38, yeah. Yeah, I think was it the H set that I ran on there, on that video? I think it was. It was the Hunter set. For some damn reason, the H sets apparently have ran down through that way, and I thought that was quite weird, because as far as I know, they've always been for the Northern Line and the Central Coast Newcastle line. So yeah, I found that quite weird that they'll run down that way, but I thought I'll just run it. Right. What is going to be the first DLC for 2025, folks? I still think it'll be the Great Western Railway remastered update, which I'm so looking forward to. Yep, you just watched that one? Yep, that's the one. Yeah, I got a few others as well there. The guy that you can actually talk about, actually, if you can't find it, is here on the live chat here right now. Crazy Aussie, you there, buddy? If you're on the live chat, maybe you can help this fella out with how to find that Illawarra route for Trains 22. he's the guy to definitely get in contact with. So if you join us on our Discord server, maybe you guys can communicate with each other. Crazy Aussie's on there as well. Maybe you can talk to him and he'll help you out. I'm sort of off playing Trains 22 at the moment because I'm just busy with other stuff. So looking after my daughter through the school holidays is a little bit hectic. So yeah, not much time really to do too much. Because a lot of my time gets taken up building mods for American Truck Simulator. So. And also going out doing truck spotting after I'm done with my daughter. So. Howard Wallstone. Yeah, no, you're most welcome. You're most welcome, Oliver. We're here to help. So we'll get you sorted out. We'll make sure you get a hold of that route. Look, I'll be honest with you guys. It's not really a decent build. Apparently, Hotbox, which do all the Aussie stuff, they're going to be doing the legit one. But you know it as well as I do that it's been saying coming soon since Trains 19. So God knows when it's ever going to be released. Even the Hunter line and the Blue Mountains lines, they're the ones so I'm looking forward to. Apparently there's a route down in Melbourne that's getting released as well. The V-line stuff. Yeah, well, roadmaps next week, Chris. So we'll soon. Obviously, they'll give us a wrap up of all the, stuff that was announced in December, and they'll have big smirks on their face with the Thomas the Tank Engine announcement, and all this stuff. And I still think it's a complete joke, but anyway, Thomas is a legend of trains. When you talk trains, you got to talk Thomas the Tank Engine. So. Yeah, just look us up on the Discord, buddy. We're under the same name, Australia Worldwide Entertainment. So, Australia Worldwide Entertainment at Discord. There's a link in the description of the live stream tonight. So if you expand on the details of the live stream, you'll see that there is a link that'll direct you straight to our Discord server. So just send us just join us up on there. If you don't send us a friends request, we'll send you one. So that's we'll get it sorted out. And Crazy Aussie, if you're still watching the Crazy Aussie Adventure, if you can help out this fella with the Illawarra route for the trains, that'd be great. So he knows a lot more than what I do. He's the guy that's helped me a lot with my trains content. So. And another piece of advice, folks, be patient with if people don't get back to you straight away as well, because eventually they will get done. Obviously we're all busy at some point, so we'll hopefully they'll get sorted out. Anyway, let's talk Train Sim World. I think the Great Western Railway Remastered is going to be the first DLC. I heard a little birdie saying it was going to be in start of February. No worries, sweet. Thanks for that, buddy. Yeah, so if you join up on Discord, you get a Crazy Aussie can sort it out. He's just after the Illawarra. I know there's a couple variants of it. So I actually downloaded both variants. I think there was one of them that actually went all the way up to Sutherland. Where's it finish? Start at it goes to Bonnetary, doesn't it? Yeah, Bonnetary. And then I'm surprised that they haven't had an extension. Get off the line, man! Talk about mind the gap. This is Itchy165 sound modded, by the way, folks. So this is the latest version of the sound mod. God, my mic is in the way again. Oh, really? Down the Mossvale? Yeah, but Mossvale runs off the Minnegon route. The from Campbelltown. Or Ambervale. Campbelltown, Ambervale. Bargo? Is it Bargo? I think it runs through to Bargo, doesn't it? Oh, no, what one? You might be running the one that goes up from that way and then goes up via Kangaroo Valley or something, the back of Kangaroo Valley. Which I've been through in real life. Has anybody been through Kangaroo Valley? And does anybody know if they've still got the one-way castle bridge still? That's how I've been down there for so damn long. But I remember going just before you actually get to Nara, they had this castle bridge. After you've gone through all the bends and everything down, like in the up further in Kangaroo Valley, and you come down like a little beautiful, nice little beautiful town, by the way. And then they've got this castle bridge. It's absolutely stunning. God, it's absolutely running fantastic today. Yeah, is that the one? That's the one with the backdrop with all the trees in it, I think. I'm pretty sure it's the one you linked at me. See, that train's content, God, this is how time goes so fast. Eh? I know it was in the late half of last year, but what was that, around September, October when I was doing that? Yeah, that's the one. Oh, it's still there. Wow. I seriously need to get my driver's license. See, these are trips I love to see. When I used to drive, I only had my learners, but I used to drive everywhere. I've drove to Queensland. I've drove to Canberra. You know, I've done big trips. The sketchiest trip I've probably ever taken was down Bulli Pass. I swear, Bulli Pass is so sketchy to drive down. But yeah, I mainly want to get my license so I can go and go to all these truck events and everything, especially the one that's going to be up at Casino later this year. There's a lot of these truck events, like truck convoys and truck events and everything. They're all like all over New South Wales and whatnot. So yeah, it'd be good to go to these things. And the appropriate way to get to them is to drive, obviously. 350 going through, 350. It's your 165 sound modded. Everything is sound modded on this route, by the way, folks, even the Class 66. We've got Carpenter's Park, I think it is. Carpenter's Park, yeah. Yeah, it goes up to the grade in Olandala. Yeah, via Robertson. Yep. Wow. That's I haven't got that section on trains actually. So yeah, when I get back into it, I'll ask you the link beyond that one too. I reckon that's probably the one that the Roblox name is Oliver. You'll probably want to have that one, to be honest. That's a pretty decent one. Wow, that sounds... The gradients would be... There's a bit of gradient in that, I know that. But being trains, you know, you probably won't see it as much. Yeah, I think it does go back onto the main line that goes down to Mittagong and Canberra and Goulburn and, yeah, all up down through there. Oh, actually, sorry, Canberra breaks off. I do apologise. The line does break off for Canberra, and then the other line obviously goes down to Yass and Wagga Wagga and down to Melbourne. I think there is a collectible just there that I haven't picked up yet, folks. Let me just go and grab it. Yep. And another one. And that is the legit one, by the way. Look at that. It is the London official map. Jesus Christ. How the hell can you work off that? Oh, there's a scarf. Come on. Yep, there we go. Oh, distributor. My daughter was actually telling me that they have those in her school, so that's actually quite good. I like the fact that her school actually does have those, because yeah, you never know, any of the kids could need it. So
when boarding a train at this station, please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
by the way, we've got the custom settings for the camera to go up into the drone cam. Hey, AJ. Yep, joins up with the Melbourne Goulburn. Yep. Eventually into the southwest line. We go further. After Ambervale, it turns into the southwest line. There you got Menangle Park and all that. I think Bargo is a station. I'm pretty sure they run through Bargo. See, when I was like really young, so I went to a special SSP special school when I was young because I had behavioural problems. Yeah, I was one of those where I didn't give a shit about work. All I cared about is hanging with my mates and playing football and, you know, the girls. That's all I was about. So even when I was that young. So yeah, I ended up in this SSP school, and yeah, there's a girl I was dating. She lived down that. She originated from down Bargo, Mittagong way. So it's a long time ago now. Very long time ago. We're talking 30 plus years. God knows if she's still alive or, you know, married, kids, yeah. It's what it is, eh? A lot of my exes are all married now. Kids and stuff. I'm not the marrying type, sorry. I got the kids, but that's, yeah. Have I found the one that I want to marry? Yeah, but does she want to marry? No. I have to admit, you know, like, really sometimes I just gotta really shut my mouth and just, yeah, I'm classified official dumbass. Anyway, let's talk trains. Some trains should have. I got a story actually with the mother of my kid actually about the metro that happened earlier today. Onboard announcements. Yeah, well, that's what I thought would be the one of the features for Train Sim World 5, but yeah, it's more looking like Train Sim World 6 maybe. I don't know. If it's ever going to be a thing, I don't know. It has been talked about, so yeah. We'll find out. But anyway, going to the mother of my kid gave me a call this afternoon on her way home, and she's like, "Oh, the metro's stuck at the station at," and I'm like, "What do you mean it's stuck?" And she's like, "Oh, there's a train that's in front. There's another train in front, and apparently it's stuck. So we're stuck at the station." So, yeah, apparently there was signal issues on the metro yesterday. So maybe the signal issues are still occurring. Here we are at Walford High Street, folks. We're one stop away from our first trip being completed. We're going to head to the USA for the first time coming up next, folks, for 2025. So we didn't do any US action yesterday, so that's what we're going to be doing today. Okay. Right. Everyone hear me nice and clearly? Good. We're good to go. Okay. There we go. Unlock those doors. It's a nice photo, actually. I don't think people actually go down staircases with their suitcase like that. Seriously. It's very far-fetched. If they're doing it like that, I guarantee you they'll be tripping over. Yeah, the main reason I don't want to do the live stream on Thursday night is because, you know, Thursday is normally the day where I'll do the uploaded videos for the weekend. So I might do another flight tour, and we'll post that up for the weekend. So I was doing Hobart the other day, and then it stuffed up on me. So I'm gonna try to do that. Yeah, you can hear me loud and clear. Yep. Yeah, I turned the mic up a little bit just then, Chris, because I just pushed it up. It was sort of been going into the shot, so. And I look like I'm right behind it. So, yeah. Yeah, they do take a while to download. I've noticed that as well, even with like having a pretty decent setup, you know, with a decent internet connection. It's, you know, all wide and everything. It still takes a while. And if you got anybody in the house that's on Netflix, then you know what the deal is. The Netflix drains everything. I was quite surprised how good the stream, coverage went with WWE Raw today on Netflix on the debut. There was a few sound cutouts here and there, but I think it was more so maybe some sponsorships or something that they were talking about maybe were not allowed, so that's why they cut them out. Yeah, it is what it is, eh? You know, like sometimes, you know, you just got to be patient with certain things. Like, I like to download things overnight, so I just, you know, leave the PC on normally overnight. But that's mainly when I'm doing my uploaded videos for the weekend. I normally on the Wednesday going into Thursday or Thursday going into Friday, I'll just leave the PC on overnight because I just, yeah, post 5, 6 videos in a row and just download it overnight. And yeah, I'm posting 6 videos at a, you know, pretty decent, you know, anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, yeah, each video. Okay. Ready to rock and roll. I was actually watching a fella on Roadblocks doing some train content, actually, some UK trade content, and yeah, they had announcements and everything on it, and it was actually quite professional. I actually didn't know it was Roadblocks until actually the train got to the station. All of a sudden, you seen the character jump out of the little character jump out of the train. All of a sudden, it's like bloink. I'm like, oh, it's Roadblocks. All right, there we go. So I know this now because of my daughter. My daughter, yeah, plays Minecraft Education and Roadblocks from time to time. So yeah, she's hooked on those. Right, got the simulation brain like I have. See, I've been into simulation ever since I was a kid too. 1989, the first ever simulator that I played was in 1989, and I was a kid. Like I was born in 1982, so. First simulator was the original SimCity. Not SimCity 2000, that was after. But yeah, I still remember the $500,000 password because I used to play it on the Macintosh, the old Apple computer. PORNTIPSGUZZARDO, something like that. But yeah, it's a long word. $500,000, and they used to go, yeah. All right. And then obviously EA killed it. Because, yeah, as soon as Maxis were bought out by EA, yeah, that was game over. All right, we're going to head, ladies and gentlemen, now to the UK. The USA. And we're going to take a trip on the Boston route. And we're going to take the CTC 5 road car. And we're going to do a trip on here. Where is it? I think it's this one. Have I already done them? You bugger. Probably already done them, mate. Fabrication to Boston, this was 558. Nice clear day. Driver, let's go. Well, technically, this is going to probably be our last trip because it's pretty, you know, it's an hour. So we've only got 2 hours on the stream. We might be able to maybe do a quick little tiny one at the end. I know Chris wanted one yesterday, but we didn't get it in, did we? So maybe we can do it today. By the way, after today's episode, we're 5 episodes away to the 200th Choo Choo Tuesdays. We celebrated 200 episodes of Midweek World of Trains like last year, back in December. This is going to be a night trip. Okay, please wait a minute. Right, that's what we want. Put those on, and we want cut in. Alerta. The Boston South Station. You know, one big difference between this train and the ones on the northeast corridor is that they actually have the lights inside the cabs. They do have the lights inside the cabs with when it's nighttime, but when it's daytime, they don't. I'm not sure with this train though. I think the lights do work on this one, but I know that with the New Jersey Transit ones, they're not showing. Okay. Please wait a minute. In Train Simworld, no. UK, USA, Germany is the three main countries for train networks on here. They're DLC, they're paid DLCs. You have to pay for them. And they also have one route for France with the TGV, with one of the TGVs. They have a couple Austrian routes, which also combine with Germany, but they also got some that are standard Austrian routes. And then there's Switzerland. There's a route that actually goes into Italy with one of them. They've got plans to do a Japanese route. So these are different, like, the company that runs the sim is called Dovetail Games, and they used to be on their own, and then they got taken over by Focus Entertainment that do Snow Runner and Mud Runner and all that, like them sims. So runs on Unreal Engine 4, and it's available on Train Sim World. This is the 5th installment of Train Sim World. Well, technically it's the 8th installment if you count the other editions, or 7th or 8th edition, or something like that. Anyway, Train Sim World 5 is available for purchase on Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. Do note 8th gen consoles like the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 have less content available on them, so they're not really recommended for those consoles. I'm breaking a US code just then. Hang on. So yeah, it's on PC, Steam, Epic Games PC. You can play it on Xbox via the PC as well, but you won't be able to get the mods. So the mods are only available on PC, Steam. I'm not sure about Epic, but yeah. I roll with the sim runs on DX11, but through the settings, I change it to DX12. I run it with custom engine settings. The settings I'm using at the moment are actually fantastic. I've used a few different settings throughout the years. A lot of the time I've used settings from a fella called DB Runner. So they have Dovetail. They have a forum, so like a Discord. It's called the Dovetail Forum. And there's a lot of people on there that just talk so much trash. To be honest, there's a lot of idiots on there. But you know, if you have an opinion on there, you got to get somebody that's gonna have an opinion back to you, and you might not like the result. There's a lot of dickheads on there. I'll tell you that much, and that's why I'm not involved in the forums anymore. I go to the forums and check them, but you know, the same old people. You know, always talking a lot. You know, there's fellas like old vermin that continues to talk so much garbage, and there's a few others as well. There's actually a fella called Oliver, and I know for a fact it's not this person. It's not you that the Roblox Oliver. I know it's not you, so you're fine. But there is a guy called Oliver on there, and he's from the UK. Actually, I think it's Bradley Oliver. Anyway, he talks a lot of shit too. So there's a few idiots on there. So anyway, it's not. I don't say that because I've had a run-in with these fellas. No, I haven't had a run-in with these fellas at all. Brackenen's another dude that also on there a lot. These are just people that are very regularly talking on there, and for some damn reason Dovetail haven't banned them. I don't understand how they haven't banned them, because I've been banned a few times. And I just couldn't be bothered making another account on it. I'm just like, no. I'm very informative with the sim, but yeah, it's I'm pretty much a OG of Train Sim World. I've been playing Train Sim World since the original Train Sim World. I discovered the game at I've been a lifetime rail fan, so that also counts. But I discovered Train Sim World and Dovetail games back in 2018 at a mate's house. And they only had one route at the time. It was Train Sim World 1. And the route was Sandpatch Grade. It was, known as CSX Heavy Haul back those days. And yeah, that's how I discovered Train Sim World. And I'm like, oh wow, I hope this goes to the console. Because I only had a console at the time. I had a PlayStation 4, an Xbox One at the time. And yeah, it ended up going to Xbox first up, and then a few months later went to PlayStation. So yeah, I got involved more in it when it went to PlayStation. I started doing video footage of it, and it's so damn amateur. If you look at my playlist for Train Sim World uploaded videos, you'll see that I got gameplay from back in 2019. So. And it was back on the PlayStation 4, and it was so amateur back then. It was only 1080p. It was, recorded on PlayStation. It was, we all know how terrible recording on the console is. So, yeah. It was very, very plain amateur. And the graphics differences, like, you compared it from then to now, it's like mind-blowing. I wish there was Aussie content on here, but they see Dovetail. They're the main company, but they have other companies that are involved with it as well. So other, like, they call them third party, so developers, and they have Rivet Games, which are absolutely terrible. Everyone hates Rivet Games. Skyhook Games is another one. The best third party company I have to say is Just Trains, and they done the West Coast Mainline Oversharp part, which is a northern section of the West Coast Mainline in the UK. An absolute awesome route. It's the biggest UK route in Train Sim World history, and it's a gem, absolute gem. And that was released a few weeks after this particular route that I'm on right now, which is the Boston Commuter, which is a very, very good route. Boston Sprinter. We're approaching our next stop, which is West Nartik. So we've got another train in front. See, when the train goes the opposite direction, it actually runs on that particular end. And when you're driving this way, you actually drive the cab car. So it's pretty unique. And the executive producer of Dovetail Games, Mac Penestill, his wife actually originates from this particular area. He's British, but his wife's actually from Boston, from Massachusetts. So yeah, she originates from this area of the USA. So you were saying a lot that I must get this route right because my wife will be going on at me if I don't. Yep, you gotta satisfy the women. You know that. We all know that, men, don't we? We all, they're never satisfied, are they? As much as we might want to satisfy them, they're not. They might be satisfied for 2 seconds, but then 2 seconds later, they're not satisfied again. I don't build routes for trains, no. I don't play trains. I don't play trains at the moment. The only train sims I play currently at the moment is Train Sim World and Train Simulator Classic. They're the only two. They're the main games. Trains 22 is only something I do from time to time. It's not going to be something that I'm going to do all the time. So if you want to know that, I'll be honest with you, and I'm going to be honest with everybody. Trains 22 is something that I do, if I'm bored or something, from time to time. I haven't got it downloaded on my PC, so. So the Crazy Aussie Adventure, he'll help you out. So, contact him. You talk to him on the Discord server. It'll be all sorted out, and we'll go from there. Okay. From now on tonight, folks, I'm just going to answer comments that only going to be worth talking about. So I'm not going to keep raving on about Trains Simulator all night. So we've had our bit now, and let's just enjoy the rest of the stream. And no spamming, please. Thank you. Moderators are watching. Alright, so 1.7 to the next one. Let's crank that up a little bit. Yeah, so the RTX 50 series has been announced, and I've seen the price of the 5090 is actually $500 more than what the 4090 was. Man, they've jacked it up by 50%. What the hell? When I seen the price, it was $1,999, and that was the US price. I'm thinking, oh shit, that's what $5,000 here in Australia? No, thank you. Could buy a decent car, for that. I'll have to take the car, because that's what I do need more than anything. I'm also want to get my license, so I can start taking my daughter places, more often, other places instead of relying on transport and stuff, So that's why I mainly want to do it. If I want to go fishing or something like that, I can go and do that, So I haven't done that for quite a while. I don't mind fishing. Every time I go out with my old man, I always outdo him with the fishes. That's it. I'm the king of throwing out the reel, that's it. If I grab myself a shark, I'm like, I got myself a pork gallon, watch out. G-Train. I'm not a shark supporter, don't worry, I'm a Bronco, folks. all the way. I see in the crowd today, was it, who was the rapper that came out with Jay Uso? He was smoking a blunt. Jesus Christ. I've never seen that on wrestling WWE before. Actually, somebody's smoking a blunt to the ring. Okay. This is definitely a new era of WWE. This is like, even the crowd like was swearing and everything, and they weren't cutting it out. I'm thinking, holy crap, this is way full on. So yeah, it's definitely not PG anymore. Somebody getting married. I know what I did, eh? So what I gotta do is I gotta go back into suspension and then bring it back down like that. So I hit the emergency button. We should be right now. There we go. So yeah, we took a couple of weeks off holidays this year, folks. I didn't actually take a break last New Year's Christmas break. Yeah, this was the first time that Australia Worldwide Entertainment and myself went on a 2.5 week holiday. First time in 2 years. So it was definitely long overdue. Like, I was so relaxing, and yeah, I got sunburned yesterday, and it's like, oh, I wish I had another week still on holidays. But yeah, I was so weak all day today. I'm thinking, oh, how am I going to go with the live stream tonight? And I'm like, oh, bugger it. You know what? I'm only streaming, and I'm going to be relaxing. I'm on trains, doing trains, so yeah, I'm in my zone. I'm happy. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, is our first live stream of Midweek World of Trains for the year, the longest running live streaming show at Australia Worldwide Entertainment history, as we celebrated 200 episodes late last year, and in December last year we did, and we are back with our latest episode tomorrow. We're heading to the Fired Circle tomorrow, and we are taking the very special new Living paint job of the class 158. Well, yeah, I'm rolling with it. I should be wearing this shirt tomorrow night, should I? I'm rolling with a class 158 tomorrow night. I should be wearing this tomorrow night, not today. I might wear it tomorrow night as well. I'll throw it in the wash and wear it tomorrow night. Yeah, the Living Branch paint job, that the skin that you guys can't roll with unless it's AI. We actually got a mod where we can actually drive it. So we're doing it tomorrow night. And I said to you guys, we need a mod. Late last year when it got released, and I was like protesting to you guys. I'm like, I know that Rivet Games are doing a timetable, and eventually everybody will be able to enjoy it, But in the meanwhile, you know, we can't drive it unless you know we see it at the station or you know whatever, or go on as a passenger. So yeah, it was disappointing. So I was like, well, what's the point of releasing it if this is the case? Well, I said, I hope somebody does a mod. Well, that come to fruition. So somebody must have been listening in, or so obviously, like the train sim community is smart. You know, smart enough to say, you know what, we're going to build the mod so we can actually drive it. You know. Once again, Skyhook Games, River Games, you know, dropping the ball like they always do. It was like they were giving us coal for Christmas, you know, but it's like, no, you're not giving us coal. Fuck you. We're gonna actually get to drive it because we're gonna build a mod that we can actually drive it. So, and that's what happened. So it was like, well, you know, River Games, Skyhook Games, you know, for not actually letting us drive it, we're gonna stuff it right up, yeah, and we're gonna build a mod so we can do it, and that's, yeah. That's where the community comes in, and we say thank you to the modders that do it, of course, as always. If we got good mods, then they're good with me, you know. You know, I was very, very critical back in the days with Itzia 165 sound modded sounds with Train Sim World, and you know what? I've grown such accustomed to his mods now. I just absolutely, he's the king of sound mods for the UK content for Train Sim World. So, yeah, well, I hope he does do the Capital Star sound mod, which I know he will. There'll definitely be a Capital Star sound mod. So I'm definitely looking forward to that one when the Mileway gets released later this year. It won't be straight away, obviously. You know, we won't have the mod on day one. Like, it'll be a miracle if it was, but yeah, within the first month, surely, of a release. Well, it is getting lighter as we go along, folks, because it is the morning, so you can expect that. That we can't really classify that as spam, can we? It says okay. I know. I normally say that's spam, you know, when you're repeating it. But one was in capitals, so it was like okay, and then okay. I probably blew somebody's ears away. Then I apologise. So with Train Sim World, there is obviously the free version. I'm pretty sure it's still available at the moment where you can trial it, but there is that's only for a limited time, and I wouldn't recommend probably doing that. So there is the standard edition, and there is the deluxe edition that actually gives you the Flix train, which is absolutely fantastic train for Germany, and the Panalino, of course, for the West Coast Mainline South section. Well, a bit of the South section, I should say, because the South section in Train Sim Classic is way more bigger. Obviously, it goes to Birmingham. And obviously, we've got the missing link on Train Sim Classic as well, with the ATS, the Alan Thompson Northampton loop. approaching the next station. This is the one on the corner and the rocks on the other side. Yeah, I guess you can say that. Yeah, yeah, shouting. That's why I said it. This is in capital. Actually, I think the O was in capital. The other one doesn't look like it is. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's all good. I'm not gonna, you know, whinge and cry about that anyway. It's just, yeah, if somebody like normally repeats it more than 2 times, 3 times, you know, 5, 6, 7, you know, keeps going on with it, you know, that we all know that's spam, you know, that's just, seriously, like, people that do that, that's just proving how bored they really are, and they don't really appreciate your content, and they don't really appreciate your work, you know, they're just being dickheads, you know. It's like these idiots that do the train surfing, you know. Apparently there was an idiot doing train surfing in between Blacktown and Seven Hills yesterday, here on the Western Main Line. So yeah, my daughter was a little bit worried because it was coming up on the screens on the train, and it was saying it was a police operation. And I said, "Oh, don't worry, it's all good." And then I spoke to the mother about it, and then she told me what it was. I'm like, oh, great, now they're starting to do train surfing out bloody here now too, because it's been a well-known issue around on the South Coast line, the Illawarra line, between Hurstville and Sutherland and that, like down through there. There's been a lot of idiots doing it through there, because all the older trains run through there. But these are the type of people that are killing, you know, our networks and, yeah, destroying our networks. All these young dickheads that just seriously have no respect, you know, for the railway. And, you know, I do train spotting, and I take videos and photos and that of trains and everything, but I do them in appropriate places. I don't, you know, go on to, you know, break through a fence and do it off the side of a track or anything like that. You know, that's beneath me. You know, if I'm going to do it on the side of the tracks, I do it. You know, if there's a fence line, I'll do it on the right side. You know, on the proper side, on the fence. You know, don't go through a hole or cut a hole, anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, I just built like that. That's just me, you know. I've done some crazy stuff when I was a kid, but it was never anything, you know, stupid with the railway lines or, you know, anything like that, you know. I've done some crazy things in the golf course, you know. My mate actually worked at the local golf course, and used to have the keys to the buggy shed. So at night time we used to grab the buggies out and go for a paddy bash. So yeah, we've done things like that, but can you tell me what that says? It absolutely says nothing there, sir. There's absolutely nothing on the board. Why am I looking at? You're looking at the wall. Oh, I must be that old. Speaking of collectibles, there's one right there. US policy, folks, you must have a bell on when you're leaving the train platform, and it has to stay on until the whole length of the train is off the end of the platform, and so much distance when coming into the train station until the train completely stops, and then you turn it off, And then you turn it back on when the train starts moving again. And bell is off now. Auburndale next. You get rid of the Dale and it'll be just Auburn and you'll be like, holy crap, I'm back in Sydney. So Auburn runs on the main line running down to the city. There you go. Granville, Clyde, Auburn, Lincoln, Flemington, Stratfield, Flemington, Homebush, then it's Stratfield, and then you got like Lewisham, Petersham, Summerhill, Stanmore, like all those ones, but they don't stop at those. So normally my pattern is pretty simple. So normally it's Parramatta. Sometimes they stop at Granville, Lincoln, Clyde, Lincoln. Sometimes at Auburn as well. Stratfield, Redfern, Central, Town Hall, Winion, St James. But also sometimes the trains go through further. So if I stay on my full line, it goes all the way to Hornsby. So it goes over the Harbour Bridge and all that. But usually if I'm in the city, that's it. You know, I normally get off at Central and then I walk around the city, you know. It does, you know. When it comes to the city, you know, I know there's transport all over the place to go to other parts of the city, but seriously, I'm somebody, if I'm in the CBD, you know, I'm going to be walking around everywhere, you know, if I'm going around places. You don't get a warning or anything, Chris. It's just basically, you know, it's personal choice. Like, I know that when Dovetail do the live streams and that for previews of the US routes that do have the bell, and they stop the stations. I notice they don't actually put them on, but I've always known it to be actually a rule. So yeah, I don't know why Dovetail don't do it. To be honest, it's just I'm surprised somebody actually hasn't pulled them up about it and say, hey, you know, you need to start using the bell, you know, and actually respect the rules and regulations of the US rail network. It's like I know about the speed limits for the German freight, you know. 120 is the maximum speed limit, 120 kilometers per hour is the maximum speed limit, and the 160 when they need special permission to get a green light to go 160, that's the maximum. So technically the maximum is 120, but special permission for 160 is the highest it can go, so 40 more. Yeah, apparently the latest freight, apparently this union dispute's still going on here in Sydney, and apparently the latest is that on some of the parts that the trains are going 80 kilometers per hour, apparently they're reducing the speed limits to 60 kilometers, and the reason they're doing that is because they're protesting over this stupid money dispute still. So the never-ending saga continues. So now they're deciding to slow the damn bloody trains down. I'm starting to think, you know, with all these issues and that are happening on the network, you know, so-called signal issues and all that. I'm starting to think if they're actually starting to sabotage the network. I wish they would seriously just like grow up and seriously just do your freaking job. You'd be grateful you got a bloody job, you know. I don't have a job, you know. The job that I do is this, that's it, you know. If I had a job on the rail network, I'll be cheering, you know. I wouldn't be worried about it, you know. Getting paid, that's it. I have a passion for the rails, so yeah. Yeah, I got kids and stuff, you know, and have to feed and whatnot, you know, pay bills and all this stuff. But seriously, you know, sometimes you really need to stop and think, you know, can you take your money with you when you're dead? No, you can't. Money's just a material. That's all it is, folks. Just a material. As long as you got your health, that's all you should be worrying about. These idiots that protest as well, they should be thinking themselves lucky. You know, there's people in some parts of the world that, you know, have to be dodging bullets and bombs every 2 seconds, you know, and stuff like this. Like, seriously, like, a lot of people need to understand this stuff, you know. I wouldn't like to be in that situation. I really feel for those type of people, you know. So, yeah, they really need to, these unions really need to seriously, like, just grow some balls, do your fucking job, stop whinging and whining. You're starting to act like a bloody bunch of whining crybabies in kindergarten. So I'm a brutally honest person. I tell it how it is, that's it. I'm being like that with Train Sim World a lot. And I have to say, now I've had a couple streams with these new custom engine settings that I'm rolling with. You know, these are settings I've never rolled with before. I have to say that these are definitely now, hands down, the best settings I've ever used. I just hope they continue to be good. There is many views, a lot of people tend to stay in the cab view. So when you see other live streamers do Train Sim World, then yeah, they mainly stay in the cab. There's other views as well. You know, you got your view like that. And then I've got a custom, usually you can go up as far as that with the camera in the standard edition, but because I've got some custom settings, I can actually go like all the way up here. And then you got your camera like this. That's your flyby camera. You got your back camera as well, but yeah, mainly in cab view. Next station is Newtonville. Newtonvale next. Yeah, what are you doing there today? Oh, I'm just chilling up here, you know, just looking at some trains, and yeah, I'm very, very tired because my eyes are very pink, as you can see. Yeah, I noticed that. You been drinking a lot there today, sir? No, I've just been chilling. All right, no worries. Have a good day. Yeah, you too, buddy. Oh, are you the Godfather? Yeah, I am. Hey, I like your content. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate it. Right, role play with these things, folks. You know, make it interesting. Tell some stories along the way. Sometimes there's some conversations going on with the train people on the sides of the railways as well, and we've bumped into a few rude comments over the times as well. It's been quite fun. But that's just me doing some role play for the sim. You know, I'm not one of those live streamers where I, you know, plain old boring Jane. Yeah, you got to make it interesting. Yeah, have some fun along the way. Boston Landing, next stop. 3.3 miles. Let's go. Sometimes you can get some views like this. Very nice. So if you look at my catalogue of gameplay, I have over 6 years of content on there of Train Sim World. So yeah, it's been our biggest staple out of any of the games that I've out of any of the simulators that I've played, or any of the games I've played here on the YouTube channel. Train Sim World is definitely right up the top there with American Truck Simulator. No, I prefer American Truck Simulator over Euro Truck Simulator. So yeah, I do mods for American Truck Simulator, so that's what I specialize on. I specialize on doing paint jobs on the trucks. They're called skins, so or liveries. I do real companies and brands of the trucks and trailers. So real trucking companies, real branding. Yeah. Boston Landing coming up, folks. Don't forget, we are live with Midweek World of Trains tomorrow night here on our YouTube channel with another 2 hours of Train Sim World 5 content. We're live from 8 p.m. in Sydney, Canberra, Melbourne, Hobart, 7:30 p.m. South Australia, 6 p.m. and 5 p.m. Western Australia, 7 p.m. Queensland, 10 p.m. New Zealand, 9 a.m. UK, 10 a.m. Central Europe, 4 a.m. Eastern States of the USA, and 1 a.m. West Coast USA. That is tomorrow's Midweek World of Trains, our first Midweek World of Trains for 2025. We bring to you Fired Circle action tomorrow and Live and Branch 158 for the first time. Really looking forward to tomorrow night. It's going to be lots of fun. Once again, the live chat will be open to subscribers only. Keep it clean, keep it mean, you know what I mean? Valvoline. Or as the guy used to say,
keep it clean, you know what I mean? Valvoline.
Used to say it like that, didn't he? I have a band of a million voices, remember that. Lansdowne is next. This is actually quite funny that there is a Lansdowne here in Sydney, and it's in the southwest actually, not far from Cabramatta, sort of around Lansdowne. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, it's around near Villawood. Sorry, not Cabramatta. It's not far from Cabramatta, but yeah, it's more closer to Villawood. Bass Hill, more closer to there. All right, we're in the outskirts of Boston now, anyway. Supposed to be a holding yard just here, but I wish they would actually put some trains in there. I think a lot of people are disappointed about that, actually. I don't know, I'll stay at 45. Yeah, John Laws, that's it, yep. I think I did a Valvoline paint job on the trucks here a fair while ago now, actually. Just trying to think if it's in the Kenworth pack or not. I'll get some trucks ready to go this weekend. Obviously, I said to you guys I'm doing that high haul transport on Sunday night with the truck live stream. And yeah, that is definitely still going ahead. That I showed you that Fraser Transport one on Sunday night, by the way, as well, folks. We're rolling with that's going to be one of the ones with the uploaded video coming up this weekend. So the high haul transport one, we're going to be rolling with the flatbed freighter trailers. I roll with one of those. Probably take a sickle, actually. Approaching Lansdowne. There's a part of Boston. Got the Fedway Park just down here. This is the station. Change here to go to Boston Red Sox home game. Boo! I say that because I'm a Yankees fan. Yes, I know we got flogged in the World Series. Don't remind me. The Dodgers are a different beast, I'll tell you. I knew it as soon as we were going to verse. As soon as we were versing the Dodgers, I knew straight away, oh, game over. There's no way we're going to knock them off. They're just way too strong. Shit, with the mana. Big bump there. What, did we just run over a horse or something? There's a conversation going on up here. Let's have a listen in and see what they're talking about. Yeah, so I had a good New Year's Eve, and yeah, it was pretty good. I was wondering where you were, though. I was just down there, you know. I was like looking that way, and yeah, then I seen these hot chicks, you know. They were looking pretty nice, you know, but you were just, you know, too busy worrying about yourself, you know. And you could have got yourself a nice woman. You know? Yeah, I know. I understand. Yes. But where else are you gonna? Where are you gonna take them? Probably down there to the local McDonald's. You know, well, that's not gonna get you too far, is it? All right. We're gonna leave that conversation now. Don't take a woman on a first date to a local Macca's. That will get you no brownie points. Me, my mainly history is I'm in the nightclub and I'm in the VIP room, and then I pop the champagne Hennessy and it's like, that's it, game over. I'll see you in the toilets in 5 minutes. That's supposed to be Fedway Park, by the way, folks, and it does not look like anywhere near it, folks. You know, where's the green wall, and, you know, we all know how old the baseball stadium is. But that's supposed to be it. So there you go. Boston Back Bay, next stop, folks. We're in Boston. Oh, I'm starting to yawn. Been a big day. I've been up since 5. I actually got up at 5:30 this morning, even before my alarm went off, and mainly because I had to go to the toilet, and then I felt the pain again with my sunburn. I'm like, oh no, and yeah, I felt really bad. I'm like, oh god. I even set my alarm for 10 minutes later than I was meant to get up. I'm like, I don't even know if I'm going to get up to go and see my daughter, to go look after my daughter. So, yeah. That's what I've got to do while the mother's at work. Look after my daughter through the school holidays. Alright, going into the tunnels now, going down into the Boston Back Bay. It's been a big day. Yeah, do join us again tomorrow. It's going to be lots of fun. We're looking forward to it. I'm still up and down about streaming on Thursday, though. I don't know. I might not, because I'm not going to get time to do anything through Thursday itself, because I've got to look after my daughter through the weekday, so through the daytime. So as soon as I get home Thursday, I'm going to be jumping straight in and doing some recordings for my weekend live uploaded videos, and I've got to post the live streams for next week too. So we're approaching Boston Back Bay. Change here for connecting services to the Northeast Corridor. It's run quite good tonight, hasn't it? Like, even with these new custom settings, I swear, this is a Train 745 route, and it's running pretty damn good. I'm very, very impressed with these settings. Yeah, hands down, this is it. The hell? Okay. That's the other part of the route. And Boston South Station is the final stop on this trip. We've been doing the P582 service on the brand new Boston commuter, the MBTA commuter. And I still say brand new, as released late last year. So lower. Oh, seriously. I'm not going to recommend that video to anybody. That girl is dirty as hell. Seriously, I just watched this thing on Facebook. Seriously. My tongue's not going anywhere. Seriously. Whoever does that is fucking... Nah. The runway, yeah, but not the fucking bloody roundabout. Jesus Christ. Bugger that. It's got to be a smooth runway. If it's got bush around it, then it's a detour. No, sorry, that's not going there. Oh my God. Boston South Station next. A little bit of a sound glitch there. Attention customers, we're approaching Boston Back Station. South Station, I should say. Train will be terminating here at South Station. Make sure that you have all your belongings with you and make sure you mind the gap when leaving the train. Australia Worldwide Entertainment encourages you to like and subscribe to us today. Join us on our Discord server. Link is on the description. Australia Worldwide Entertainment is also at X, and also like us at Facebook. Our next Train Sim World live stream is tomorrow with Midweek World of Trains on the 8th of January 2025. Live from 8 p.m. in Sydney, Canberra, Melbourne, Hobart, 7:30 p.m. South Australia, 7 p.m. Queensland, 5 p.m. Western Australia, 10 p.m. New Zealand, 9 a.m. UK, 10 a.m. Central Europe, 4 a.m. Eastern States of the United States, and 1 a.m. West Coast USA. Full replay will be provided of today's Choo Choo Tuesdays, as well as tomorrow's live stream will be on full replay if you can't join us live. There's always a replay of our live streaming action, so do note that. We thank you very much for watching. Thank you to everybody that got involved in our live chat today. Appreciate it. Thumbs ups, thank you very much. Thumbs downs, get a dog up, yeah. You'll never know what I am all about. And your thumbs downers, seriously, you're just salty at the end of the day. And you just, you know, prove that you do like our content, but you're just being a douche. Thank you very much for your thumbs downs. GG. Okay, there we go. Very nicely done. Gold medal there at the end of it. All right, that was absolutely dandy-do. All right. Okay. Well, we have ran out of time, actually, to do the little short trip. I was planning to do one, but we've ran out of time. So, you know what? Might just do one quick one. How about that? Yes, let's do it. Let's just do it. Hey, let's go. Let's do it. All right. Let's just have a little quick one just to finish it off. A little bit of old school, actually. We'll just head into a little bit of rapid transit. All right, so 21 timetable, the Talent 2, and we'll take, where is it? 15 hours service. We'll do this a little bit of Light Cloud in the January. Do enjoy. Here we go. Lots of fun. Actually, we'll do it in August. Bit of Light Cloud then. Right, here we go. A little bit of rapid transit action. Right. All right, this is a 10-minute service. Here we go. All right, so we'll turn it on. We're ready to go. We'll turn off the parking brakes, put on all that, and we'll fire it up, ready to go. Okay, lights are on there. Unlock the doors, turn on the lights, put on the high beamers. Very good. Okay, passenger lights on, very nice, and we'll turn on some CFA. PZB, nope. This is original Train Sim World 1 route, this one, and a bunch of passengers are coming off the train. Very good. We're here at Leipzig Station, I do believe. It's Leipzig. It's a Bahnhof main station. It's the underground section. Let's close the doors and get ready for departure. And here comes the PBZFA. That's the way. Very good. 766.2. Mark it next. This is the Leipzig Cross City Tunnel is what's known as. Oh, that's right, it still does that. It's a very nice looking station, this one. They all got unique, beautiful metro stations, these. Very nice. Oh, for fuck's sake, he's going to end up bloody skipping it. Flush the toilet. I knew it. It's my old man. He always doesn't flush the toilet, and it really, really pisses me off, folks. Used to be one of your favorite routes of all time, yeah, before you discovered more of the sim. Yeah, I know, I do remember you playing a lot of it, but you wouldn't have said it back in the original days, though, Chris. Actually, no, you've played the game long enough. You've had the original ones, so yeah, you know that before the updates. You know the only way you could play this route is do the whole length. So it used to take anywhere, around 70, 75 minutes to complete. Yeah. It used to take up a lot. I remember back in the days, it was like around an hour and 20 minutes of the streams. Yeah, something like that. So I've ran over the damn platform a little bit, but anyway. Oh, twins. It's coming out at the same time, but going in opposite directions. One's going up the staircase, one's decided to go real slow, and decided to go up the staircase later on. I better not follow myself, or I'm going to end up. That's right, you can't play do it early. Now I'm running late. Yeah, a lot of people don't really know this, but even though there was a few stations involved in it, this was actually the original underground route of Train Sim World, the first ever true underground was the Bakerloo line, but this is actually the first train route in Train Sim World history that actually had stations in the tunnel. So I do believe the Rapid Transit was the first German route in Train Sim World history. I'm pretty sure it was. Then this route didn't actually, this section of the route actually didn't get added till later on for Train Sim Classic. So the second part of the Nebuga Dresden is connected with this on Train Sim Classic. Oh, Conte. So the announcements at stations, man, they're so damn old now. They really need a facelift massively. I'm hoping announcements are going to be on the way soon, and updated announcements at stations, and where the train's going to go to and all this stuff. But obviously there's a lot of outstanding issues that I prefer them to do, to be honest. I just think the amount of stuff they've announced already, you pretty much can say that, you know, the whole Train Sim 5 experience is pretty much covered. I think a few of these announcements actually could push into Train Sim 6. Yeah. I'll be very surprised if they all get released before Train Sim 6. That's if they decide to do what they've done over the last couple of years and, you know, go from 4 to 5 and then, you know, 5 to 6. You know, or they got to finally, you know, have a year where they're going to keep it as Train Sim 5 and, you know, it's another 12 months of it. I just wish they would just drop the numbers and just seriously stop screwing around. Train Sim World, that's it. Simple. Just don't have to beat around the bush. You can do your core updates and everything every year still. You know, you don't really need to be, you know, adding years or whatever. So we all know that Train Sim Classic, you know, they're going to end up, you know, announcing Train Sim World. They're going to end up announcing Train Sim Classic 2025. We know that. Because, yeah, when they started doing, they dropped the number, the years for Train Sim Classic, and then it, you know, it ended up, because it was originally Train Simulator. It was originally Train Simulator, and then it had the year, and then they decided to drop the year numbers and just call it Train Simulator Classic, and then all of a sudden they went back to years and they did Train Simulator Classic 2024. So you can pretty much say that, you know, we're definitely going to be getting Train Simulator Classic 2025. So. Anyway, passengers coming off the platform. And that will complete our little short trip on the Rapid Transit. Very good. All right, so a good way to end the stream this week, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, just a little bit under 2.5 hours today, actually. So lots of fun. It's been 3 train trips we've done today. So we went to the West Coast Main Line first and done a Class 710 trip. And on the Lioness route section of the West Coast Main Line. And we then went to the Boston MBTA commuter and did some action on there, and then followed by the Rapid Transit there at the end with the Talent Train, the old beautiful grey and green beast. Anyway, that's all we've got time for. Full replay will be provided of today's live stream, 1440p, 60 frames per second. Links will be on the screen for recent recent episodes of Choo Choo Tuesdays, as well as the dedicated Train Sim World uploaded past live streams playlist. We have 3 dedicated playlists for Train Sim World. One for our introduction tutorials, one for our uploaded videos, and one for our past live streaming action. So we will see you tomorrow for midweek World of Trains return for 2025. And my name is the Aussie Don. 2023 Week 16 screenshot contest winner for the loading screen of the sim for Train Sim World, and Week 6 and 26 for Train Simulator Classic in 2023. Free time community screenshot contest winner. We'll see you next time. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day.